Let's do it.
The more the better.
Hi, Freida.
Hi, Freida. I was wondering what your voice was going to sound like.
Yay.
Hi, I'm the West Coast Freida Wales, from the Pacific to be specific.
I'm the East Coast Freida Wales, landlocked in New Brunswick.
How's it over on the East Coast?
A little cold, still a little damp, still very locked indoors. How about the West Coast?
Nice and sunny, dry and hot, but locked indoors.
Question 1. What type of whale are you?
The Okanagan Orca, but I'm also the BC Beluga, so whatever works. And then there's also Humpback Wednesdays, so a whole bunch of whales. I basically just like anything squishy and from the sea.
She's fluid.
Very fluid.
I'm a sperm whale. Yeah, she's kind of a whore. She dives deep and then like black
What is your favorite drag queen skill of another queen?
whacking and voguing. It's a little complicated with my body. There's a really good friend of mine named Succubus. She whacks the house down. She can vogue, she can split, she can dip. Like that is definitely something that I'm like super into.
Mine would probably have to be hair. There's some queens in town that are really good at selling hair. Like Sparkle's really good at doing nice big updos, which I haven't learned how to do yet.
Yeah, no, we can tell.
As my cute little Karen Bob.
How did you get your drag name?
I got my drag name because I drew a big eyebrow across my forehead and went, I am Freida. And then my boyfriend at the time was like, you should be Freida Wales, and it just kind of stuck. I don't know if he was calling me fat at the time, but I love it. How about you?
When I was in Africa, I was swimming with a whale shark and I dislocated my shoulder in the ocean. Like the boat we were using landed on me. So we kind of like developed this story. I was rescued at sea by this pod of whales and, you know, committed my life to helping free the whales.
How did we first find out about each other?
As a friend who was traveling out west, I think to Kelowna, and
Oh, I
said,
met her.
they were like, hey, my friend is going to see Freida Wales tonight. And they thought it was me because like they've seen me on the East Coast. We got connected through this person who like has seen both of us.
Yeah, I remember her. She came over and she's like, oh, I thought I was seeing Freida Wales tonight. And I'm like, well, I am Freida Wales. What is your favorite part about drag and your least favorite part about getting into drag?
My favorite part is looking amazing and being able to get away with being really stupid.
Same. I love how much shit we can get away with in drag.
Least favorite part.
What is
so much lipstick on my teeth. This is incredible.
Is there any on yours? No? Good?
There's a lot on mine. Probably how much lipstick I always have on my teeth.
You gotta do one of these.
I do often.
What with your pinky? You gotta do something bigger than that. What's your favorite number that you've ever performed?
I did It's All Coming Back to Me Now by Celine Dion at a brunch. I didn't have any like, you know, reveals, shenanigans. It was just like a really fun song to perform. I got super into it. It was just the one.
Celine Dion as well. I do the Titanic theme song. There's like fog machines. My friends come out with a big piece of fabric, so it's like a wave. Then I pull out a recorder and I cut in the really shitty recorder sound of it. It's very, very messy.
I love that.
Strangest tip you've ever received? Recently, I just got a bidet. Someone tipped me a bidet at karaoke, so that was pretty cool.
There was one guy who like insisted on giving me like a gift. It was like a pack of mints, insisted that we open it in front of him, and it was this big grand thing. And we were like, okay.
What's the craziest thing you've ever done in drag?
There's a festival that I've gone to a couple times. I'm like a judge for the campsite cleanliness and host the awards. The first year I did it, I was in full festival mode, camped there for 3 days, got ready in drag in a field with no lights, went around and judged people and took bribes.
I like doing really weird stuff in drag, so I've been parasailing in drag, sea doing, tubing down a hill in snow, swimming in drag. Good thing I have my silicone hip pads because they didn't soak up a lot of water. I rode a scooter the other night in drag. That was fun. I was driving past people real fast, so I didn't have to touch them.
That's hot.
What is your most heartwarming fan interaction you've ever had? Because I do quite a bit of stuff with kids, I get a lot of parents like sending like cute little messages. Like I got one who said that their son, when they go to their dad's house and they come back, won't wear his favorite clothes anymore. Since he came to story time, now he comes home, wears his dresses and feels fine. That one made me cry.
Last year during Pride, a friend of ours did this like big portrait series. We were all his subjects. They had like a gallery opening for the show, and that was really special because he really acknowledged what we've been doing. It's nice to be recognized that like yes, we've created like a safe space in a traditionally straight environment. That kind of like cracked my cold, dead heart a bit. Ugh, emotions. From the east coast of Canada, this is Freida Whale signing off.
From the west coast of Canada, this is Freida Whale sending waves of love. Mwah. From one scene to another.
Look how much lipstick I have on my teeth.
Oh my god, that's so much.
It's part of my brand.
I'm glad we share that quality.